This is going to be a good one.
That's right. We're here to talk the talk, and we are jumping into match 4 of Heat 2, guys. Is all leading in again to those grand finals, and to kick things off, another just northwestern. Is this northwest side of the map? Just a lot of areas kind of being scouted out here, feeling out where he wants to land. Chaotic, probably aiming to aim or hit the chest here first.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's even more players going to Polar Peak. My gosh, it's a cluster of arrows there.
Bear in mind, though, you also have the Storm Wings by Frosty Flights. I think Happy Hamlet has one Storm Wing. There's also another
options.
one on the island.
Yeah, but look at this.
Yeah.
No surprise. That Flossin, taking the same exact spot. He's kind of
That's the Flossin spot.
He has aced that landing. Here's Chap back here. Chap has had no success here. Maybe he can make this one work. That's going to be an early pull.
Now, who was that grabbed it early?
Used so much media or light ammo there.
Here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much. He just actually doesn't have enough to destroy Natty. I don't think it matters.
Natty's gonna be pretty weak.
He fends him off, but like can't beat him unless he gets some more. There it is. That's exactly what he needs. A high fire rate weapon like the SMG can be the difference.
He gets him.
So close. Chap is gonna pull it and now grabs the Infinity Blade, which is gonna push up his HP to 200.
Chap did it with 2 gray SMGs, and he takes out Natty.
That fire rate.
Or that trajectory is landing, but he doesn't. He's actually going to be able to get out of that one. There's a point where it just becomes too far. The dynamite blows up.
Wasn't enough to take Sicko off the high ground. He thought he was going to be able to destroy all the structure. The medkit does go off, though.
He drops in front of Posick.
That was a successful one. He has to hit this shot, though.
But Posick, he creeped out and ends up falling. 55 HP left for Sicko.
Not unless you're super prepared loadout-wise.
Imijo. Or Imijo, which is even funnier now that I say it out loud, but Imijo, he's eliminated.
Imijo.
Gets out of there.
Yeah, but
we jump over to the other side.
Did not come up in the feed, so he wasn't successful in making that play.
No. So now over to Paradise Palms in that area. There's Tyler, who was a third-place finisher. Will eliminate Beta Soy Boy.
He's showing that he can do the 1v1 thing. Successful battle here, and he fends off the third party. And it's going to be General that comes out successful against Chico. He was the one with the least amount of HP.
Yeah.
Secure himself that top 50 for tomorrow.
And this is the replay. Moment. This is the moment right here where General gets the elim.
His floorboard, his edit, nicely done right there.
His point.
All right, now it's Kasid putting on the pressure here.
Oh
no. He must be salty to get bumped off like that. We've seen it happen to Cease earlier, and now to Kasid falls victim to pressure is on. Man, this guy's on the run, dude. He's trying to get a heal off here. It's gonna have to be slipperier than that, though.
He's not able to
lose sight. I mean, Outlet has nothing to lose here, really. He's already qualified, and he knows that if he doesn't get this elim, he doesn't get the heal. So he's going all in here.
Everything else.
Oh, the edit play. Whoa.
Everything else at this point is just brownie points for Outlet. And he will go down. The Sheep gets the elim on Outlet, which means is already on another run here that could move him up even higher.
Yeah, same for Tyler. Tyler's had a really good previous game. Now he already has an elimination, and he's going for the grappler. Oh, man, with the assistance of the Storming, though, this is going to put a hurting on the player that's in front of him. In comes the heavy AR shots here. Heavy AR, not the best weapon for pressure.
He challenges, he edits out, but it won't matter. Morphosis will fall to Tyler.
Tyler's feeling it now. He's in good shape, good form. He's going to be able to shield back up and take some loot for the road. Only 11 in the legendary or epic AR here. Unfortunately, oh no, if he gets hit with one quad, it's over for him. He's got to connect with every bullet now.
Drop down, and Macwood.
It was a tough fight to win, especially with that loadout. Look at that loadout, man. He's got upgraded. These guys checking out the gray vending machine, not something you see very often. Probably looking for bandages there. Young Chung, the first we see of him, trying to get this quick edit off, but Storming is not going to let this be a fair fight. A preemptive aim to the box that he saw coming. That's why you can't hold an edit for too long, especially if the player peeks on through the wall. You're asking to get hit there. Young Chung, well played.
Vinny now in this battle. They're just running away from the storm. And Vinny's looking for the angle.
Yeah, this is not a clean 1v1 though. If you just take a look at the storm, people are third-partying this like crazy right now.
Yeah, they see them. They see exactly where they're moving, but Vinny won't.
Yeah, just looking at the hit markers there, it's coming from both angles. Well,
that's all I want is just to stay alive.
Yeah, it's actually Kai who's in the air here with 3 eliminations in the storming and Road.
That's a point.
We saw Road putting in good work.
Sheep close to getting another point.
Hey guys, what I mean?
Well, let's go back and see how Rote got his 4th elimination. Just charges right in, nothing crazy.
Like he needs to upgrade that shotgun.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like Excels just keeps getting that great tag.
It's got to be a little bit of passive play that's working against him. Whoa, to dive in his 1x1 here, that's so risky. Lucky for him, he has no traps.
And he does not stay alive. I can't believe Excels lives out of that one.
Wait, where did he get a blue pump from? What? Well, hold up. That was fast. Everyone's just kind of floating on.
There's the ground game, and then there's the sky game. There's 2 different games of Fortnite being played, and but eventually
Chap in the feed again here.
Everything has to come down to the ground. And
Chap is just popping off in the feed right now. Whatever's happening on him, he's going in. I see him at least 3 times in the last couple minutes. That's a trap play, and who is that? That's exactly what we talked about. It's Trap. Trap. It's Chap.
Chap almost got eliminated by the
players
trap.
Now, showcasing to everyone, once again, the power of the Infinity Blade at close quarter combat. Hello, Panic Builder.
Well, this player's trying to get away because he's dealing with someone that's right above him, and then you have Chap who's swinging away down low.
Chap looking to bother any player that he can.
Oh,
that
was a rift to go.
Popped off in defense there. Good play, honestly. You don't want to be in a 1x1 that close.
No reason for you to save that one. Get out of there as soon as you can.
First time we're going to see high ground. Oh, I was going to say, are we going to see some high ground Infinity plays? Guess not. Chap just decides to hop right on down and start shredding everything similar to what we've seen in the past. Seems to be the play during like this zone. When all the congestion's here, you make them burn materials and then you find opportunity. Everyone's on the run, though. Dudes do not want to fight.
No, they don't. They don't want to deal with this Infinity Blade. Not in match 4.
You have the lead on the zone here. Is he going to take advantage or hop back in? Oh, he's hopping right back in. He wants action here. Just completely harassing. I think that's Ghost Saf, unfortunately, just getting harassed by Liquid Chap here.
There are a lot of guys that are just trying their best to maintain that high ground. Chap keeps coming in and cutting down the high ground, or not the high ground, but I should say the bases that they've managed to establish.
Yep, Saf finds himself up in the air, gets pushed right back down, but now it's a battle going on here. Saf had enough. Takes quick care of Chap here, but then
he did it for the good of humanity. Saf did it for the good of humanity.
Wait a second, but that means now the Infinity Blade's just there. Is this guy gonna go for it? If you pick it up, you get like extra 200 HP, man.
That's true.
Would be worth.
Can almost guarantee yourself to end in the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, Chap had multiple opportunities to just kind of chill, but you know, he wants to go put on a show.
And here's the play. Here's Saf and how he dealt with Chap and that pesky Infinity Blade.
He said, okay, you want to dive on me? Eat this. 180. But
then he got third party from the right, too.
The AR there, yep. And it gets picked off. Hydra, by the way. 5 elims.
Here comes the storm now. And you have Tahao above. You have...
Oh, man, the amount of launch pads we've seen in this game. Must have been a vending machine, probably loaded with a pad or something like that for this many players to be pulling it out. Another rift to go there as well. Are you going to go for that rift to go, Hydra? Guess not. Here's a player below him that puts a little bit of panic on his spot here.
He's just going to get ready for the next transition, that rotation out.
There now.
A lot of pads being in play.
And no one wants to get eliminated here. They are just shy of top 10. You don't want to get pushed out now.
And Vethan has the Infinity Blade. He did grab it, but players know exactly where he is.
I don't think it matters. I think he's good for a little bit, yeah. That's going to get him top 10 just by having the blade.
If he does another jump in like that, Monster, like, gotta be worried.
He might have, he honestly jumped the wrong way. He's working against the storm still. He's got one more good hop to make. Ew, let's get so close, flirting with the edge here.
Falls out again. And
should get underneath this build. Hopefully he can land, and he does. That's so huge.
That's a point from onto Twitter's Hansen.
Can't quite reach the high ground there, so he's going to be ultimate low. No one's going to want to come down here. Oh, no. Eliminates himself to the storm. 4
players are going to remain. Reloads on your screen.
Panic builded into himself. And this is the top 5 now. Next player gets eliminated, loses out on placement point.
You have Emad in that high ground.
Yeah, Emad is really, really good when it comes down to solo competition. We've seen him put on good plays in the past here. It's going down. I'm at a loss for words, man. As Linane's going to go for the high ground with the Rift play. Talk about Rift being really good.
I like that Rift play, right? He's just going to wait this one out.
He wants to wait until there's absolute chaos, like right here, and then nosedive. And it's Emad that gets that. And now he's at the mercy of Rux.
Rux is the last player here, and player's going to fall on the outside.
Oh, no,
Ruxo has so many shields, so much HP. And he does get above him, Linane, against Rux. But Linane has 34 HP.
Wow.
And Rux gets the victory royale.
Unfortunately, just could not dive down soon enough. Emad gets traded out by Rux, which is going to tank up the player on the lowest area, and then for you to come in.
Match 4. Let's see here. This was Rux versus Linane. Linane, like I said before, 34 HP. Rux had so much health that it didn't really matter.
Yeah, he was kind of dependent on a little bit more damage being traded out there, but Linane, man, just lands to get wrecked there. Oh, that's why he gets his shield just shredded before he touches down from that compact SMG. That loadout, very strong loadout, good materials here. He had plenty of plays to make.
Oh, I like that. He just wanted to destroy it, and he saw it. That well-timed there, too. Turned around.
Through it. Here are the standings. Wow, Hansen going up another couple places.
Yeah, that game gave him a few points. Saf still holding on to first place. Rux moves up 8 places to 3rd. And some other faces are going to be joining the top 15, top 16 players such as Vithan and Anti, as well as Hydra.
Infinity Blade performance is going to push him on up to a 6 here as well. So far, so good. They're now securing themselves into tomorrow. And here's a look at the next page. Oh, Cease -8. These guys are just falling. This is not where you want to be. You want to be on that plus bracket. Hopefully you score yourself some points. Which is Rote gets one.
Yeah, he does, even though I think, no, he was not the plane victim. It was, I think Kasid was the plane victim.
Look at all the 1-point standings. Guys, yeah, like we said earlier, people are really mellowing out the eliminations, kind of sharing that spotlight. And excels. He was so close, so you know he's got some elims on the board. That's why he's right there. He just couldn't secure that last one.
If he could just get himself